How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the second part and the final part of the Alien Air Units. So, today is a very special day. We are seeing the last two air units to be added to the alien side, making a total of 5, and that's going to be 5 a side. So, without further ado, we're going to get into it. If you guys are going to enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. We'll be live on Sunday with the trade-ins for the air units live on stream, so you guys can join in on the games. You could trade in certain units for these air units, and you can play them in the real PvP scenario. So yeah, join me on Sunday, 7 PM UK time, and we'll be getting into that. But as you can see, I've got all the air units in the game at the moment. So we've got the Colossus, we've got one of the new ones called the Defiler, we've got the Firebug, the Dragonfly, and the Wasp. So I won't really go over what I've already covered in part 1. If you want to see the Colossus, the Dragonfly, and the Wasp, jumping over into part 1 of my alien air units, you should see on my channel. If not, I'll just leave it in the description below. Anyway, we're going to ignore the Defiler for now. We'll go to this one last because he's probably my favourite. The Defiler is. It looks so good. Got the little gas coming out of his his blowholes, and he's got a very nice ability that he uses against well, pretty much anything. So the Firebug. So this is the Firebug. Pretty small unit. Just a little bit bigger than Dragonfly. Just a little tiny bit bigger than Dragonfly. He's got some sort of chomper on his front there, but he's got a very nice ability as well, and that is the ability to pretty much throw fire. Pretty much throw fire. He does have a melee ability as well, which is his chomp, but I do believe his core ability to be used is going to be this one here. Now, as it stands, I'm not entirely sure how this unit will benefit the battlefield. Now, it's more of a swarming anti-infantry unit more than anti-vehicle. I mean, it can be anti-vehicle if you've got a lot of them. However, I do feel like the Firebug is more concentrated on being anti-infantry. Good against buildings as well, with like a high... if you're able to hit all of your fire, basically you deal quite a bit of damage. However, the fire is separated into balls, as you can see there. When it shoots off, they do land on like a spread. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this Firebug over here for a second. Wait. Hold up. He is zooming. I think that might have been a bug then. Let's have a look. Let's have a look again. I don't know how I was going so fast, but damn, I was going quick. Okay, well, I can't replicate that again, so we're going to have to get on the drum about that one. I don't know how I was moving so quick. Anyway. So we're going to spawn in a few Firebugs, and we're going to just try and show you what these can do. So we're going to spawn in about 5. There we go, so we've got 5 Firebugs, and we're going to just pit them up against a realistic amount of infantry. We're not going to call in like 20. We're going to call in, let's say, 5 riflemen. There you go. The Fire Blast instantly detonates. Boom. The AI finishes the last one off there with a little bit of fire, followed by melee. Now we're going to go for heavies instead now. Just going to spread them out a bit more. See how they feel against heavies. So we did lose one. But again, the AI using the Firebug in a strange manner, where probably you would like to be at a distance, utilizing the fire ability rather than going into melee range. And looks like all the heavies are dead. Left with just 2 Firebugs. Right. Now we're going to pit them up against a vehicle. We're going to spawn in a few more Firebugs this time round, just to get a gist of how they perform against a vehicle. We're going to spawn in a pretty weak vehicle to start with, and then we'll go to a tank afterwards and see how it deals against the tank. So we're going to have them on a pretty realistic range. Hopefully the Firebugs will react. So we'll probably put a light quad here. So able to pretty much light up that light quad in no time. Now, in a real scenario, whoever will be piloting the Firebug will be using it a lot different to how the AI does. That is just a it's just a real scenario event. The AI does use it a lot differently to what we will, so just bear that in mind. That the AI utilizes the Firebug very low to the floor, whether a player would probably be hovering directly above a quad and deal damage that way. So it'll be a different scenario in that case. But we're going to pit him up against a hover tank now and see how it does against hover tanks. We're going to give him 2 to deal with. Let's see how they deal. So still able to kill off hover tanks. However, as you can see, the hover tank is dealing a hefty bit more damage to the Firebugs, already killing off 2 before they both go down. So in a real scenario, if the Firebug was to swarm like that, a player would probably be at quite a bit of a distance to start with. I mean, as you can see, as a player instead, I am kind of controlling them a bit better before getting dropped. Managed to take down 3. So, yeah, I mean, when you guys get hold of the Firebug and the Defiler, give it a go. See what you think. Use the arena. Spawn them in how I do with the command keys in the console. And, yeah, just play around with them. If you don't want to do that and you want to actually use a real PvP scenario, then jump in on Sunday and we'll work out a trade for this bad boy and see how you think about him. Oh, anti-air capability. Here we go. So we're going to do the last thing for this for the Firebug, and it's its anti-air capability. It's not going to be good at anti-air. I mean, the fire is too much spread. It needs to get into melee distance to kind of like deal some damage to the air. But we don't have to really worry about anti-air for the aliens, and there's going to be a reason why. And I will show you. Let's take this Firebug back. By the way, the animation for it flying is so good. It's so good. Oh, I'm going backwards apparently doing that, so we're going to carry on for a second. So we got... Wait, what is going on? There's some sort of bug happening here. Yeah, I cannot move past this point, so... Okay, well, Drown when you watch us back, mate. There's an issue going on with that Firebug. I'll try and replicate it for you. Anyway, so we have now got the Defiler. The Defiler with 30,000 HP. So a lot less than the Colossus and a lot more than the Firebug. I will respawn the Firebug just so you guys can see the HP pool for that also. So the Firebug's only got 9,000, so not very high health pool whatsoever, but still high enough so it can just, you know, it can sponge some rounds. The Defiler, however, is pretty meaty. He's a pretty meaty boy, and he's got some nice abilities. So he's got his melee, which is like a tentacle whip, which seems to have some range on it, but it doesn't. There you go, that's his range there. So it's still got a bit of range. I mean, you're not really expecting to go into melee distance with this thing, and I'll show you why. This thing spawns flies, and these flies explode on contact. Now, the good thing about the Defiler's flies, if it's not exploding on my Colossus, when I've tested them, they are surprisingly good in anti-air and anti-tank scenarios. So we're going to leave the Firebug here. We're going to spawn... Sorry, not Firebug. We're going to spawn in the Defiler elsewhere. And we're going to pit them up against some air, some tank. We're going to have a realistic amount of them. So we're going to just do 4 for now. If you have 4 Defilers, most likely you are probably endgame eco. But you know how the aliens are with eco. They can get their economy up pretty damn quickly. So... We'll see how it helps. Not very good against infantry, though. When I've pitted them against infantry, which I'll show you at the end, actually, they're not very good against them. However, vehicles, they get absolutely smashed. Now, if I were to pit them up against a bit of a heavier vehicle, like the heavy armored car. Hover tank. See how they do against the siege tank. The siege tank should be able to kill one here. There you go. Boom. I mean, see the damage output against even a siege tank. You know, I know the siege tank will pretty much one-shot most of these guys, but look at that. The siege tank's gone. And these are like not moving targets either. Like, the Defiler's not even moving at this stage. So we're going to pit him up against a rail tank with just 2. Let's see how the rail tank does. The rail tank should be able to slaughter these. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Look at this. Nope. Unable to kill at least 1. So the Defiler. Oh, trying to melee by the looks of things. Oh no, just dies to his dies to his friend. Never mind. So yeah, that is the Defiler. Speed for the unit is quite slow, so pretty much a little bit quicker than the Colossus, but not as fast as like the Wasp, the Firebug, and the Dragonfly. So it will take a while for this unit to get to where it needs to go. It is a big unit, so it will be seen from across the map. So if you're a human player and you're going up against one of these, keep your distance. Yeah, it will annihilate you. We're going to put this last one against some infantry. You can see why it's not very good against a group of infantry. We'll see. And that's because the fly's not very accurate at hitting their target. They will one-shot if they land. But as you can see, the splash damage isn't very good at all. And the riflemen are just able to start shredding the Defiler. It has to get into melee range to be able to do some certain damage, but he does get dropped in the end again. So again, with combative infantry, it's going to be a good anti-air against aliens. I mean, we've already seen infantry shred a Colossus. They're able to shred a Defiler. So, there is that. We're going to show you the last thing for today, which is going to be versus some air units. So, we'll spawn 3. Looks like they're fighting the infantrymen. Okay, we'll go away a minute and do it somewhere else. Right. Again? Oh, God. Okay, no. Right, anyway. Okay. So we've got 3 Defilers, and we're going to spawn in some aircraft. We're going to spawn 1 fighter. Instantly annihilated. Now, again, I will test it myself in just a second for you guys. I will take control of a fighter and see how well I can do up against the Defiler. But they are very, very good at taking down aircraft. I know they're not moving, so that's the reason why I want to take control of a human aircraft, because the AI is not quite working for the humans just yet. So we're going to try it myself and see how we do. And there we go. The flies lock on and just shredded. I managed to kill off 1, which was already injured from the gunship. The other one almost died as well. So, a good anti-air against human air. The flies do quite a bit of damage to the air themselves, which is great. The gunship's probably going to be the best option against these guys because of how quick the gunship can move. And probably going to be one of the cheapest aircraft for the humans, if not the cheapest. So you're going to be able to have quite a few of those versus those Defilers as well. But, you know, as it stands, I feel like infantry is going to be your best counter to the Defiler. So, yeah, guys. I will be updating more videos. I'm going to be doing the whole complete current alien and human units. To replace some older videos. And I'll see you on Sunday for some Silica Sundays. Come and join to do some PvP if this is out at the time. I do believe it will be in the game at that point. So guys, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. I will see you probably for the patch notes and probably for the updated videos of the units for both alien and human. Without further ado, guys, I will see you then. Peace.